This TikTok just made this moron homeless. And after watching it, yeah, dude, sorry, you did that to yourself. This is an extremely obvious outcome to your moronic action. But who is this guy? Well, he's one of those young Miami flexing influencers. So just weeks before filming this TikTok that made him homeless, he posted this video bragging about his life.
I'm about to expose the dark side of getting rich at such a young age, and it's literally what no one talks about, bro.
I'm gonna expose the dark side of getting rich so young. No one talks about this. That's literally the hook that all of these guys use. Like, oh.
What no one talks about, bro. I'm 21
What is
years
it?
old.
Really? Oh no, you're
I'm wearing
21.
one of my dream watches. I live in a resort style.
Dude, that's such a dark side.
High rise here in Brooklyn, Miami. I escaped my hometown, what some people would say. I'm living my dream life, bro. I retired my girlfriend. You know, it's enough credibility for now. No one ever talks about the sacrifice that it actually took for me to get here. And that's the reason that not everyone is in my position, bro. I had so many nights where I would literally cry myself to sleep. I was not able to buy anyone anything, bro.
Yeah, that's just being young, not coming from money. Like, obviously, building any sort of business takes a lot of sacrifice. Everyone talks about that. I feel like that's like the #1 talked about thing when it comes to, like, you know, the financial content on YouTube specifically. It's just like, how much time did it take to build this thing? The only people that sell you oh, hey, I just got rich overnight, those are trying to scam you into courses. Nobody successful did it without sacrifice. And him saying, nobody talks about it. Bro, everyone talks about that.
And I made that sacrifice intentionally. Yeah, I maybe had 100, 200 bucks and I could have blew that, but I made those sacrifices, bro. I isolated myself for many months on end. Literally no friends. The one thing that I did maintain was a good gym routine. I maintained my diet, my mental health. It was a long period of isolation. I literally forgot how to socialize, and I was a completely new person and became this new identity that was making 10K a month, that was successful, that was putting in the steps and the work that it took to become this new version of Isaiah me. I literally forgot how to relate with my old friends, bro. And that's one of the hardest sacrifices it's gonna take.
Okay, dude, I feel like everyone talks about this. This is like, at this point, like, I feel like these guys are made out of some like industrial assembly line because they're all clones of each other. It's like, yeah, bro, yeah, this mindset, it got me 10 grand a month. I isolated myself. I actually built something. Yeah, that's what happens if you want to get good at a skill. But essentially, he said a whole lot of nothing in about, like, what, 2 minutes to flex his watch and the place that he lives in. And his age, that he's only 21 and he has all these things. Good for him. Dudes who make mindset courses are all just so slimy, it seems like. I feel like mindset courses are probably one of the largest wastes of money on the internet, especially if you are paying from the mindset coaching of a dude who does the stuff that we're about to cover. Unfortunately for him, though, it doesn't seem like he'll be living where he's currently flexing for too long. Oh, I didn't even say that. I kind of ranted too much. All right, so let's see.
Best part about living in a high rise is you can just let your dog right here, get rid of it. You know, you don't even need a cleaner or anything. You just go like this. Look at that. Yeah. And that right there alone makes the monthly rent completely worth it.
You just filmed yourself throwing dog waste from the 24th floor onto a public sidewalk. Like, congratulations. Your actions have earned you the title Dog Poop Man. If anything, this shows that a little bit of money doesn't buy you brains nor self-awareness. Like, who in their right mind would pay a dude who throws dog waste on people from a high-rise because they are simply too lazy to pick it up themselves? It's bad enough to live in a city and not pick up after your dog because you're essentially making the fact that you have a dog everyone else's problem. But when you are, again, throwing dog waste from the 24th floor, you're running the risk of hitting your neighbors with dog waste on top of littering your neighborhood with it. And unfortunately, how many other young morons with enough money to live in a high-rise see this video and go, haha, that's the method, that's funny. This is just pathetic. I can't believe this. It's like honestly kind of shocking to me on how entitled some people can be. Essentially, the dude is like, oh, hey, look, I've made some money, so I'm just gonna be everyone else's problem. Like, how about you go become someone that you're actually proud of, that has a positive impact on your surroundings? Like the first video we saw of him, he spends like the first part of that video going like, oh, I've made this much money, I have this watch, I have this apartment in this resort style place. Like, congratulations, dude, there's nothing interesting about you. Your money, your watch, and your car, and where you live does not change that you throw from the 24th floor. Or, well, actually, where he lives does change because of that, because it now seems like he's getting evicted.
And just like that, boys, Miami, we had a good run. So, guys, I end up coming home, check my front door, and I have 7 days to get the out, bro. What I thought was a harmless video here on the balcony, for those of you that saw, ended up not being a harmless video. Bunch of Karens, bro. So I got served an eviction notice. We had a good run here, but I'm thinking LA, Austin. Let me know where you guys would go, bro.
Whoa, we had a good run in Miami. They wouldn't let me throw dog poop from the 24th floor. Oh, Karens, right? Why could I never do that? I can't tell. Well, I don't think it's an act, but like this would actually be a really good bit if he was like, if he didn't actually do it and it was all like, you know, method acting. But instead, I think he actually is that dense. Like this guy has zero self-awareness. Oh, Lord. So, hey, I guess the people who walk below that building were just spared from dog poop, man. But looking at the notice from the first frame of this video, it does look like it's not court ordered. The title is Notice to Vacate / Demand for Possession. And I don't see any court name or case number visible. So I'm assuming this is his landlord directly and not a court-issued eviction order. From what I can tell, and it's hard to read all of this, I am assuming that throwing dog waste off of your balcony violates the lease terms. Far-fetched here, I know. Crazy assumption. Who would have thought? Like, how is this a real person? He literally documents himself throwing dog waste off of his balcony, and then he hits everyone with a surprise Pikachu when he gets evicted. In high-rise buildings, you often sign that you're responsible for anything that comes off of your balcony. Normally, this would be for things that blow off in the wind, because most people have a little bit more civic sense or civic decency, unlike Dog Poop Man over here. I'm assuming this is the case with his building. I have, in fact, lived in a high-rise building before. I was responsible for everything that came off of my balcony. Thankfully, nothing came off my balcony. But to me, it checks out that his building wants him out for that stunt. But he made another video, another update.
So I'll be homeless in about 6 days. I went from living this dream life to damn near going homeless. So basically what happened is I had this video where I'm on the balcony and I'm like, you guys want to know the high-rise method? If your dog on the balcony, you basically just kick it off. And I recorded the entire go down 20 floors and just splat on the floor. Basically, it goes viral, and I didn't expect it to go viral. It gets posted on this account with like 2 million followers, this Miami account. Tell me why there's a lady in there, the top comment, she's like, this is disgusting. I live in this building. You know, this human should not be in this, whatever she said. I don't know what she said. Basically, she's like, I'm taking this to the office right now. Bunch of people in the comments, bunch of Karens are like, yeah, keep us updated on what happened.
Thank you for your service,
Long story short,
whoever that is.
6 or 7 p.m. and there's a note on my door that says you got 7 days. So yeah, bro, basically shout out to that Karen.
Extremely expected.
Video is now making me homeless, bro.
How is there zero accountability there? Come on, you documented yourself throwing dog poop off of your balcony. And since you said it was the method and clearly you don't have a problem with doing it, odds are you've probably been doing that a lot. And this dude, for some reason, thinks it's everyone else's fault but himself. Absolute life skill issue. Hopefully the thought of, gee, maybe I shouldn't be throwing dog waste from 24 stories up into my neighborhood kicks in sooner than later. But he did make one final update.
What better way of easing off the pain when you're about to go homeless than come into a cigar lounge with your beautiful girlfriend on a casual Sunday, waking up to $5,000. Bro, although we're gonna go homeless, life is good. Shout out internet money.
Good for you, Dog Poop Man. I don't think he'll realize how much of a moron he's acting for a minute. But the whole $5,000 just hit my account on a Sunday, that's just him coping for being the Dog Poop Man. Like, if he's really making all this money, why is he kneecapping himself and making him and his girlfriend's life so much more complicated than what it needs to be? Like, grow the f up and pick up your dog waste. This is embarrassing. Complete skill issue. And now he's homeless. So that was just another episode of moron being a moron and snitching on himself for attention online. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.